Morning, bright and early, 8:10, as this edition of Radio Camping rolls right along, Glenn and Steve, and we have a guest in the studio here.
Another fun morning in the
as
station.
usual at 8:10.
I know, it always is fun.
It's a no-brainer.
Yes, and you know how excited I get when we have guests in the studio. It's always my favorite thing. And today we have somebody from Ferris. We have Sylvia here. She's a senior in the marketing program at Ferris, so she's only here until the end of May from Farmington Hills, and she's working on a really special, really cool project. So welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so I'm glad we were able to work this out. And so you've got, you tried last year to get Michelle Obama to campus.
Yep, I worked on an initiative with a lot of student organizations on campus and student government, the diversity and inclusion.
Now, this is a woman of determination.
Well, I wanted to know how she got started, because
yes.
What was your first step involved in doing this?
Well, it took a...
Did you Twitter her? Did you tweet her? How do you do that?
I did tweet. She didn't reply. Got things to do. I really like her and what she stands for. It's not really about politics to me. It's more about just Michelle and just her family. She's very family oriented. She's really into health and education. So I was trying to get her to come here just to talk about how students can succeed no matter where they come from. You know, she's from the little part of Chicago, and she grew up and had an amazing life and still has one. So I just, you know, I wanted to show students how they can succeed no matter what you look like or where you come from.
Right, that's a fabulous story for sure. And so you wrote a letter, we sent her an email,
yeah,
or?
I wrote a letter and an email to her. What you do is you send a letter and email to the scheduling office, and then I had a.
Now, did you have to go to, you know, like, I don't know, Obama.com or something to?
Well,
the Washington D.C.
Oh, you go to the website and it gives you the email, and then you just email her in her office. Well, it's a scheduling office. They make her schedule.
Okay.
And you just request her. We requested her for last spring, and I actually got something from her in April, and I got a card in October saying, well, it wasn't her. It was just that saying thank you. You know, thank you.
How nice though that they're, you know, you're just not like left out there not knowing, and
We sent 1,000 letters in 2 weeks. A lot of students signed up. Yeah.
And so you got the campus involved.
Yeah. About we had a video, Bring Michelle Obama to Ferris. You can find it if you go on YouTube and just type in Bring Michelle Obama to Ferris. And we got about 3,000 views, so it's pretty, you know.
That's awesome.
I've done a kind of a count, and about 3,000 students know of the campaign.
Wow, that's incredible.
So that's a fabulous endeavor.
Yeah.
So you're still interested in, before you leave campus, trying to make it happen. So what do you need, like, what could our listeners do to help you?
If they can, they could email me at smarie104@gmail. That's smarie104@gmail.com, and they can just tell me why they would like to see her come. Because this year I'm trying to just do, why do you want Michelle to come? More specifically, why do you want her, well, what do you want her to speak about? Because I thought it was too broad. So maybe you want to speak about economics. Maybe you do want her to talk about what her husband is doing. Maybe you want her to talk about health, you know, just, or maybe you really, even if you don't want to see her, if you just, maybe your children would like to see her, just never come in and talk about children and what they can do.
Well, last week we were kind of talking about this in-law thing, you know.
Right, exactly.
And Michelle's mother lives in the White House, and so that would be my take on it is, you know, really, I mean,
you can email me
when you have multiple families in a home, I think that can be challenging sometimes, and so, you know, they make it happen, and President Obama, now this is what you hear on television, right?
Yeah.
But he is so supportive. He goes, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, it just is family.
So anything, and then I can send that to her office, and I'm just trying to get as many students as I can to participate in the faculty and the community. So it's unique. I met some.
And you were at City Hall, you really got immersed in our community, and I think that's wonderful. So.
And I think it's for anyone, even if I can't bring her, if you have someone that you want to bring, maybe I know someone said they wanted to, they're from Canada and they want the Prime Minister to come here. And I was like, well, just try. It won't hurt to write a letter. You never know where you'll get. So.
All you do is ask, right?
Yeah.
Right. So give Sylvia a hand and email her. Tell them that that email address again.
smarie104@gmail. That's smarie104@gmail.com.
Okay. We'll be sure to put that on our Facebook page as well. Thanks so much for coming in this morning. Great to have you here.
I appreciate it.
You bet.